Hi there, welcome. For pile number one, this is your reading about what are your strengths. So let me shuffle the card first, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so the cards are not coming out, so while shuffling the card I was distracted a lot. Apologies for that. But so far you have the best two cards, which is the Lovers and then the Page of Wands. So here I can see that your strength is that you are someone who is committed. So once you are into something, you are committing yourself to finish it, to achieve that, to work through it until the end. So I can see here that you are not the kind of person who shy away from commitment. You are willingly taking the responsibility that come alongside with the commitment. So you are very responsible and you understand what you are getting into. And here with the Page of Wands, I can see that you are someone who is very passionate. There is this student vibe from you that is very open-minded and willing to try new things. So you're not the kind of person who are afraid of trying new things, so you expand your comfort zone. I can see here that your vibes are very cheerful, the kind that gives out very youthful aura despite your age, whatever your age is. But there is this sense of freshness, sense of youthfulness here that is emitting from you. You are the kind of person who takes actions rather than mulling into your thoughts, and I can see here that you're the kind of person who are unafraid to pursue what they want. So for example, you have your dreams and you will achieve it. You will take the necessary steps to achieve it, no matter how hard or how many obstacles you have in front of you, because in your head, in your mind, in your perspective, this is not a challenge. Not that it's not difficult, but for you it is something that interesting. Doing something hard is something that is fulfilling. Perhaps to some of you, you might not think that right now, but as you go through these obstacles and challenges, you realize, you understand that, oh, by going through these challenges and obstacles, it makes me strong and it makes me confident, because I believe in myself that no matter what happens, no matter what comes to me, I know and I believe in myself that I can overcome this. So there's this assurance, not assurance, more of like confidence in yourself, a healthy sense of confidence that you understand that no matter how hard or no matter how difficult things or the situation is, you know that you can overcome this and grow stronger and learn the lesson from that. Now with the lovers here, I can see that you are well loved. I know this is the card of romance, but in this certain reading, the energy does not only applies to romantic relationship, it could be platonic and any other kind of relationships, friendships, colleagues and so on. But I can see here that you are well loved, so you are easy to love. There is this vibe of you that seems very pleasant. Yes, you have this pleasant personality that makes people feel comfortable staying with you, being with you, enjoying your company. So you're not the kind of person who is very brash. I can see here there's this Venusian energy. Oops. Okay, this is your card. I'm not reading reversal, so we're taking a break. Oh yeah, you're a quick thinker. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, perhaps this is why I get distracted, because in your cards you have a lot of mental energy. So you think really quickly, you think a lot of things. But funny enough, even if when you think quickly, you do not forget to take action here with the Page of Wands. So you take action accordingly, you take the necessary steps, but you think really quick. So you're the kind of person who is answering really quickly when, for example, your teacher asks some questions in class and you're the kind of person who are able to give up answer really quickly. And I apologize if there's sounds in the background, because I don't know why, but the water machine in my house sounds really cute, I guess. But okay, so back with the Knight of Swords. Quick thinking, quick-witted, fast thinker, and I know I'm just repeating myself, but it's very prominent here. So you find answers very easily. You're the kind of person who understands when teachers or people explains to you something, so you understand the concept while you know what correct information to extract, because most of the time in this world we have a lot of distractions, but here you know what is the correct or the right information in this time, what information you need to take on from this. And you are someone who is good in understanding what lesson that you are learned. So there's this sense of good self-awareness, good self-awareness and self-reflection. Oh, just a moment. Okay, I apologize, I was just checking on something. Okay, now that I'm back, you have this 2 cards. Okay, so 7 of Wands and the Empress. Just wait a moment, I might need to rearrange the cards so you can see it properly. Okay, there's this marble over here. Hope you don't mind. I really like the marbles. It's cute and beautiful. It's very simple. Not that expensive to my budget. really cute, see, how can I make sure? I apologize because my camera is not the best camera. This is just my phone camera, and my phone camera is not exactly the most beautiful one, but that's okay. I'll make do with this. Okay, so this is your car. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands here and the Empress, in addition to the Lovers, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. So yeah, I can see here that you are someone who is good in winning and protecting things. So you are the kind of person who is very I was looking for the word protective, if that's okay. Let's just go on with protective first. If the right words come into my mind, I will change it. Okay, so you are protective towards your dreams, towards your relationships, and I can see here that you're someone loyal, someone who would do great things, who would cross bridges, go on overseas just to meet the person that are special to you, to reach your dreams. You are willing to go on to an extent for something that is important to you, for something that is valuable to you, that gives you happiness and gives you a sense of fulfillment. But I would like to give you a warning here that you do not need to overextend to yourself. So it's okay to give, but I would love to give a disclaimer to you that don't give in expense of yourself. If I'm not mistaken, that's the right sentence. So don't give out too much to the point that you yourself are not having enough. Okay, I understand that there is so many things in life. There are more than things. There are more than enough for every single people here. But that sometimes, because we are acting soft, not acting soft, we are very relaxed around the people that we are in love with, not necessarily only in romantic relationship. It could be familial relationship, platonic relationship. Sometimes we get too relaxed and let other people step upon us, or perhaps we are overextend ourselves. Yes, that's the word that I'm looking for. Overextend ourselves. So we are giving more than we could give, so it makes us tired. And here I would love to remind you to find balance, because there's this lover here, there's this Gemini energy, if I'm not mistaken, and with Empress here, there's this nurturing energy around you. So people love that you are good at taking care of things, of people. For example, if you're the type of person who loves to have pets, you are taking good care of your pets. You're making sure that they are healthy, well fed, nourished, and have a lot of fun enjoying their life as your pet or as your family even. And did you hear the bird sound? Hope you can hear that, because for me it's really beautiful and I really liked it. And what else? Your strength, there are a lot of here, but it felt to me like it's difficult to express it. Perhaps to some of you that you are not used to it, you're not used to being recognized or being put in the spotlight and being complimented. There's this sense of kind of defensiveness and in your power. I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad thing. No, it's just mean that I apologize if you can hear my tummy rumbling because yeah, I haven't eaten, but I'll do it after I finish this. Sorry, I got distracted a lot. I can see that there are so many things happening here. Not only that you are a quick thinker, you're a fast thinker, you think really quickly, you able to generate ideas, topics, conversation in a snap of a finger. It's really fast, it's really quick. And what I meant about this defensiveness here, I just meant that you perhaps not letting yourself to receive enough. You give a lot to other people, but you're not giving yourself enough for yourself. So just think of this video as a practice of receiving compliments, because I totally love giving compliments. Like, it makes me happy. Like, giving compliments to others actually literally lift up my mood. I know that's kind of weird in a way, I guess. To be honest, I don't really know what is weird and what is not weird, because those kind of things are very subjective, right? But yeah, hopefully you're okay with that. But you can see that here you have a very strong conviction. So if you want something, I will get it. Okay, I will get it, but not in the sense of being forceful. No, it's more of this confidence that you know what, I am going to achieve this. It just, the thing is, it's just time, and time does not matter much in human society. Okay, wait, let me rearrange that. That sounds really controversial. Oh, okay. I mean, this is just my personal opinion, but yes, time is important, but I believe this is a human construct to make things or events or periodic of time of our lives to make sense, I guess, to make sense, so we can gather up information so it makes sense. Not that it's not useful, but sometimes time just not makes sense. So it's kind of difficult to apply those to every single thing, because okay, I'm rambling, okay. But that's okay. That's life and that's human. You don't have to diminish yourself just because you do that. So you are your strengths, that you are very nurturing. You are the kind of person that other people depend on. People think of you like you are the queen here. You take charge, and you are well respected among your peers, among your colleagues, among your friendships and family relationship here. Perhaps if you're not used to listen to this, I would want to tell you that you are very much have the wisdom, have much the authority and the influence to influence the room. And I can see here there are a lot of Venusian's energy. I can I, I feel like you are someone who is very beautiful, not just appearance wise, but also personality wise, value wise. Someone who is well loved and a beautiful speech here. Wow, yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Lovers in Empress, I can see that you have this speech that is very energetic and lovely. People love hearing you talk. People love having conversation with you. And that is your strength. You have this high mental capacity, high communication skills, the ability to process complex informations and able to take actions with it. Okay. And you are okay, this is what I'm going to say, but somehow I keep forgetting about it. I'm sorry. Here I can see that you are someone who is very hardworking. The kind who will not stop until they will reach their dreams, and that makes people respect you. That makes people not envious. It's more of looking up to you. They look up to you because your passions, your hard work, your ethics, yeah, like work ethics or studying ethics. Oh, is that different thing? And people loved you for that. There is this feeling of adoration from external adoration here. I believe that you are someone who is well loved by the people around you, from your environment, from your pets, your friends, your colleagues, your families, whether you know it or not. But there are people who actually care for you. Not that they weren't people who care for you, but okay, I'm zoning out. I'm sorry. I kept looking at the Seven of Wands here. Okay, obviously I'm talking, but it's not like there is someone here that hates you. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I kept looking at the Seven of Wands and thinking about this. There's this defensive energy. I was trying to say your strengths, but somehow there is this defensive energy, kind of like rejecting what I'm trying to say. Like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. I'm not beautiful. I'm not kind. I'm not well respected. I don't know if this is you yet or not. I mean, like, I don't know yet if this is you. Okay, I apologize with my words over there. Okay, let's see if there. What are the number one strengths? If it is you that I would like to remind you again, I reminded you before, but I would love to remind you again that it's okay to accept this kind of things. You give up to people a lot. You give up and taking care and nurture other people, and it's time to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, to receive compliments, to receive helps, to receive and think that you are good and that you are enough of receiving, not enough of receiving, that you are enough to receive. So because I can say that somebody was speaking here like, I'm not good enough to receive help, I'm not good enough to be respected, and I'm blah 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 blah. It feels like you are helping people and are overextending yourself, because you need to find value. You put your value towards helping other people, but I want you to know that if this is you, that it's okay. Like, you don't have to do a lot of things, overextend yourself, help others people just so that you can get help yourself. Everyone is deserved to be loved. Everyone is deserved to get help, and everyone is deserved to be accepted. So if this is you, I hope that this calms you even just for a little bit. And I would like to see what else for pile number 1. What are their strengths? Okay, so we have an additional 2, 8 of Cups, and then the Tower cards. So I can see here that you are, by the way, okay, I get distracted again, but I would love to tell you that I'm not just only reading the cards by the definition, but I also read it through the intuition, things that come and things that I see, things that I hear, any kind of information that I received during this reading. So this intuitive reading, I will tell it to you. And yes, so there's this 8 of Cups and then the Tower. Okay, so you're good. Your strength is that you are able to raise up from anything. Literally nothing knocks you down. Even though that the Tower means that there's this people falling here, I can see that you're the kind of person who will find ways to get out. Even when other people try to put you down, you're the kind of person who will say, I will not stay in the ground. I will get up and then chase after my dreams. Very passionate energy, so there is this transformational, the kind of person who is extremely strong, resilient, unafraid to build from the beginning. So you're the kind of person who will to build castles, to build your own fortress from the stone that are close to you. So you're recycling things so that it will put into your own advantage. To be honest, your strength here lies very prominently not only in your beauty, in the way you are good at bringing yourself, your energy, the way you nurture and help and very caring towards other people, but also here you are the kind of person who is unafraid to say no. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Continuing, your strength is that you are a warrior. Previously, I see that you are a queen and then also the warrior here. You're not afraid and fighting for your people, fighting for your dreams, fighting for something that that you believed in. And for even if, for example, there is something, a mindset or a perspective that is wrong, that you have believed previously, but then in the present moment you find out that, oh, I have believing, or I have a wrong understanding here. And you're not the kind of person who is afraid to leave out those mindset, those habits that does not serve you anymore in this present moment. So I know that other people, there are other people who are afraid of living things, being proven that they are wrong, or they don't want to change it. They don't want to change their values, their beliefs, or being told that they were wrong in the past, or what they have believed was wrong. But here I can see that you are the kind of person who isn't afraid to do that. If you think that what you believed all this time is wrong, what you do is that you stop. You do not forcefully force yourself to keep believing on the past things. You just think to yourself, you just say to yourself that perhaps this is something that I need to learn, and you will learn more about it. And I was looking for the right words. Okay, so you're not the kind of person who will leave out past mindset, past beliefs, and past thoughts that does not serve you any longer in this moment. You are not the kind of person who is afraid to be proven wrong. Even if, for example, you're proven wrong, or you have the understanding now, you're given the information that, oh, what you've done all along was wrong, and then you will say that, okay, that's great that I have now a bigger understanding, a bigger perspective, a better understanding of this. So what should I do now? Like, how can I make use? Hello, I'm sorry because the video ended for a while because the memory is full, so I had to change it. Okay, continuing from what I've said previously is that you're not the kind of person who is afraid of changing your mind, changing your beliefs, your mindset. There are some people who are truly afraid of changing their minds and their beliefs, but you are not the kind of person who is afraid of that. You think that being proven wrong was just one way, an opportunity for you to improve. And yeah, I believe that you do have a strong, healthy confidence, not the loud kind of confidence, but more of a silent confidence, the belief in yourself that you do not need to feel like you're being attacked, despite that you have this 7 of Wands here. But it's giving me the vibe of learning from past experiences. Alright, so I'm going to take an advice card. This is the card that I make myself. It's not the best, but this will make do. Okay, let's see what our advice card, or anything. It does not have to be advice, but I like to call it advice card because when I made this with the intention for helping me doing a self-reflection. So it wasn't intended to be used as an oracle, but you know what? I'm interested in tarot, so why not use this as well? This is a card that I have a special connection with, so it might not be the best card ever, but I hope you will like it just as much as I do, or even more perhaps. Let's see the advice or anything regarding your strengths. Oops. Okay, so you have this card. Don't let beautiful memories of the past hinders you from making wonderful memories in the future. Okay, I'm going to put it here. Can you see that? Or perhaps I should move it forward so it's more visible. Anything else? So this is just an advice for you that there are many wonderful opportunities in the future, and it is meant for you. So rather than repeating the past, being in a nostalgic period, thinking that the past was so beautiful, it's so wonderful, I've made so many beautiful memories back then. This card suggests that you wait for the future with excitement, just as you're feeling happy with the memories that you've made in the past. So you are feeling excited for what the future holds for you, what the future can offer to you, because there are so many possibilities, there's so many new memories to be made, new opportunities to be taken, and new relationships, new friends, new families, new colleagues that will teach you a lot of things, that will bring you a lot of blessings, that will bring you happiness and fulfillment. So anything else for pile number 1? Okay, this one wants to came out. Okay, so this is your card. You cannot exactly see that, but there's strings here, and it is messy, like the strings are all jumbled up, but this means that you need to sit down and it's time to untangle it. It's not focusing, okay? But yeah, so here's the card. So this perhaps come as an advice for you, or rather than an advice, a suggestion, a reminder. Yes, a reminder that perhaps back then in the past you do not have the opportunity or the time to untangle things, to sit down and untangle things that you need to untangle. But now you do have the time, you do have the opportunity, you do have the chance to sit down and unpack and untangle these things that are burdening you, that are still holding you from the past. Because this, to me, it seems like this two goes hand in hand. They're talking about the past and then sit down and untangle it. So there's something in the past that perhaps you're still holding on, that it does not serve you any longer in this present moment. So by carrying that, you are holding on a much burden, more than you should bring. Not that you cannot handle it, but it felt to me like you are you can be more relaxed than you are right now. but because you're holding these things, it is taking you the strength and energy to keep it, to keep holding it. And sometimes you do not have to hold these things, hold these memories, be it good or bad. Sometimes you just need to put it in a box and know that it won't go anywhere. And the good memories will not be lost. It will not be lost. It will still be there. Okay. But to some of you, that is not talking about beautiful memories of the past, which that is talking more about the past hurtings. I believe that here is talking about to sit down and untangle that. Perhaps the best way to describe it is that you are holding on to an aquarium filled with a lot of water, and you keep walking through your journey while carrying that aquarium. You know that it's hurting you, like your hands are getting tired, and then it's getting heavier, and then your arms, your fingers, the one that is holding the aquarium is sweating, and then you feel like your grip is slipping, and you're getting worried and anxious. I apologize for... Oh, did you hear that? Oh, there's a bell. Adorable. Perhaps it is about someone that have come from the past to you. And okay, I get distracted. I'm sorry, because suddenly there's this thing talking about someone in the past that had come to you and made you feel like you need to bring this aquarium with you all the time. That makes you feel this is your responsibility to take care of the fishes and the aquarium, so that you need to bring it everywhere. I don't know if that's correct or not. Please do tell me about it. and you forgot, because it's been a long time, and you forgot that you don't need to bring your aquarium everywhere. In fact, you don't need the aquarium, because just because you love the fish or someone gave you the fish, you don't mean that you need to bring it with you everywhere, every single day, whenever you go and bring that. You can just put it in your room, or you can just put it in your pond, or even if, for example, you want to let it go, to put it in the river, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. And you don't have to feel pressured or burdened to take the responsibility of taking care of those fishes, of this aquarium that is given to you. Or I'm sorry. Okay, there seems to be a lot of distraction for today. I hope you don't mind it, and I'm going to continue. So I can see here that it's telling me to tell you that it's okay to put down the aquarium. You don't have to hold it all the time. You don't have to take care of it all the time, as in bringing it with you everywhere. But when you hold those, you have your hands full, and you cannot do any other things, because you are so preoccupied with holding the aquarium, with holding the water, so that it stays in place, so that it won't spill everywhere. And I want to remind you that it's okay to put it down, and you are allowed to put it down. And if you have the energy and if you think that you are ready, this is the perfect time to sit down and untangle it. Perhaps start by asking yourself, why do I bring this aquarium with me all this time? What do I need? What does it bring? What does this makes me feel? And what do I want to achieve or receive by carrying this? Is it the not affirmation? Is it the I apologize. I forgot the English word, but the confirmation, the affirmation that you are someone who is trustworthy or someone who is nurturing and able to care of. Okay, I don't know why today I keep dropping things and I just knocked down the camera. But okay, where was I? Okay, previously I did say that there's this advice, and it seems to me like I'm calling out to you, but then I got this quote that talks about this: you are needed in this world, you are important. But because this is talking about your strength, it's more of like, whatever you do, whether you do things or you don't do things, you are needed in this world and you are important. Your worth is decided by your own. So you are valuable and you are worthy, not because you are overextending yourself. Okay, I know that you love helping people, you love taking care of people, whether you know it or not, but hopefully you don't associate it with your value as and with your self-worth, not the only thing that you are associating with your value or self-worth, because you are important whether you do those things or not. You are needed in this world. Value comes from different kind of things, and I know that it seems like I'm calling out to you, but I truly believe that this will only be a beginning for you, because you are going to grow stronger, you are going to grow even better, stronger, better, that song. And there is so many things, like literally so many things there's so many things offered to you in the future, and you have so many things waiting for you. And I'm not even lying with this. I'm not even joking, because if you're seeing here, you're walking away from something and it only brings you strength, because with this Tower card, the association of the Plutonic, it means like rebirth, transformation. And when that comes, when you peel off the layers that does not serve you anymore, you will grow stronger, because you are finally coming into your power. And you are getting more powerful than ever. It's not even a lie. I want you to be able to see all the cards. So okay, I'm going to summarize your reading. First things first, that you are extremely beautiful, not only appearance but personality, values, the way you bring yourself, the way you treat other people, that is very beautiful. And here you have a lot of passions, things that you are interested, things that sparks your joy, your happiness, and you are the kind of person who is willing to take the necessary steps, the necessary actions to reach your dreams, your goals, your whatever that brings you closer to where you want to be. And then next is that you are a quick thinker, uh, fast very fast in processing things and thinking, and you're good at talking. Yes, you're extremely good at talking, a good conversationalist. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're good at doing convo, debating, and people who are really good in forming their words, choosing their words, being influential. And you're not the kind of person who is afraid to fight, to be in a competition, to fight for what you truly believe and what you think is correct. Moreover, you have this energy that is very nurturing, very kind. There's this soothing and responsible energy that makes other people feel like they can depend on you, they can rely on you, because you are someone who takes responsibility seriously, but not in a harsh way. So you are nurturing and kind and a good leader. See, yeah, there's this youthful energy despite, oh yes, this freshness, this new energy, because that you are living things that does not serve you any longer, and you are unafraid to do so. You're not afraid to say that if things does not work for me, that I am going to change things. I'm going to change up the routine that I'm in, the habits, the mindset that I've been in, so that I can get the outcome that I always wanted. So that with this tower, the transformation, it means that you are stripping away the things that no longer serves you. So you're stripping away those negative beliefs, negative thoughts, limiting self-limiting beliefs, and those things will not chain you any longer, will not hold you back any longer, because with stripping this away, with unpacking this, with untangling all this things that is holding you back, by finishing it and wrapping it so that it won't disturb your present and your future any longer, you are stepping into your power. You are becoming the most authentic version. Excuse my pronunciation, it's a little bit weird, but I hope you can get what I meant. And you will step into your power and becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Oh, this is just an addition, because I hear that one of the things that you are stripping away is the idea that you have to impress others, the idea that you have to do things for the sake of others. So there's this thing that is a must previously. So you are unpacking those things, unpacking those must or should or must or things that you have to do those kind of things. Like, why do I have to do this kind of things? So you're asking yourself, you're questioning yourself, and you are getting more self-awareness and regarding of yourself. I can see here that you are a very strong person. It was amazing, though. It felt to me like throughout the pal throughout the reading, I kind of feel the cycle from not knowing and then to knowing and then and the realization and then the transformation, and it felt powerful. And I can see that you guys are all so powerful, whether you know it or not. And the power that you have is not restrictive, it's welcoming, so that you can influence as many people as you want. And this is honestly so amazing. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I do, because I love reading. I love reading tarot, speaker card readings, and this is such a beautiful path. But that is for today. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Welcome, palm number 2. So this is your reading about what are your strengths. Let me shuffle your card first. Okay, this came up really fast and a lot of them came out. This is so exciting because your energy seems very, I want to say impatient, but in a good way. Very passionate, very energetic. Oh, this is so cute. You have 2 of Cups. You have 2 of Cups, the Fool, and then the Hangman, 10 of Cups, and then 4 of Swords. Oh my god, this is so amazing. I don't know why, but the first pile, the previous pile also have the Lover's card as their first card. So I can see that both of you are people, romantic people, people who take care of their relationship. It could be any relationship. It could be relationship. Oh no! Wait, I'm sorry. I just kicked the camera. And it almost falls. Okay, I can see that your pulse seems like there's a lot of energy, because I feel there's this bundle of energy that feels like it's going to jump out from my stomach, from my solar plexus area. So yeah, you most likely have a lot of energy, a lot of passion. There's this good self-esteem, and to be honest, yeah. Look at this, the bottom of the deck. There's this energy, this strength energy. I forgot about the tarot and astrology correspondence, if I'm not mistaken. What's the correct word? But for me, I related with Leo in astrology. So there's this kind of very youthful, childlike energy from you guys, and I'm going to continue this 2 of Cups professor, you're the kind of person who is good at maintaining your relationship. You're very caring towards the people that you have relationship with. For example, be it romantic relationship, platonic relationship, familial relationship, or any other kinds of relationship. Could be your colleagues, your friends, your partners, your pet, your families, and so on, your plans, your house, your things. So you take good care of those things, the things that is near your environment, in your environment. So things that you have a lot of feelings, that you put a lot of feelings into. So yeah, and it is only confirmed with this childlike new freshness energy with the fold here, you are the people who is good at starting things. So you are not afraid to start new things. You are not afraid to be a beginner. Forgive me. You have more excitement than you have fear when starting new things. So you think that this is the opportunity for me to learn as many things that I could, to get more understanding, to gain new skills, and it excites you, it brings you joy, and it brings you this feeling of joyfulness because you are trying something new, and the possibility of you being so happy is really, really, really big. Okay, let me put it a little bit on the back because you cannot see that properly. And with the hangman, you see things in a fresh perspective. You see things in a new perspective, a different perspective than what normally people do. So it actually draws people in. Oh, I can see that you're extremely popular. I'm sorry for not mentioning that before, but it gives me like this Aquarius energy combined with Leonic energy. So you shined, and it draws people in because you not only shine, but you give this uniqueness, this freshness of perspective that you can offer to them. So people are interested in you. So they are curious on what steps that you are taking next. It makes them guess, what next step are you trying to take, are you taking, or I don't know, but you make people happy. That came off really, really strong because there's this feeling of enjoyment, energetic. So perhaps people are drawn to you, people love you because you have this beautiful energy that makes them happy, that lifts up their mood, that makes them feel excited, like you cannot wait things. You have this mentality, like the mentality of of uh, of being happy with the future opponent. Okay, I haven't. Okay, I have difficulties in trying to put in the words. I don't necessarily know the English word. Okay, let me try to do this a little bit slow. So you're excited for what the future holds, rather than being afraid of it, rather than being fearful or anxious or worried. You are feeling really excited. Oh, I can't wait for what the future holds for me, because there are so many opportunities for me to be happy, to connect with new people, and then to build beautiful, beautiful, beautiful memories that will enrich my life. The kind of person who have this positive attitude that influences the whole room. I can see that whether you know this or not, but you have a huge influence when you are in the room, like whatever. So if you're being happy, people also be happy, whether through gesture or just through energy. You lift up the mood. But when you're depressed, you also have this somber energy that people somehow become somber. So in short, your influence is extremely powerful here. And with the Four of Swords, I just realized that you have Ten of Cups here. Oh my god, you are so lovely. I feel like I want to give you a hug. This is so cute. This is so amazing. Oh my god, and suddenly I feel like I want to cry. You're so precious. I'm sorry if this cringe you, but I just want to say that you're so precious. I feel like my eyes stung. But I know that you don't know about me and I don't know personally about you, but I hope that you can feel this energetic hug I'm giving you right now, okay? So, continuing is that with the Four of Swords here, I see that you are good at doing self-reflection. It felt to me like you came off as someone who is very happy, someone who is very excited, seemingly in the the exterior of you seeming someone who does not think too much, but in reality you think a lot with this card here. You think a lot. You just give off this fresh energy because you know that where to put in the student mindset when is the time for you to do a self-reflection, to pull back and do a self-reflection for yourself. I apologize if you heard those machine sounds. It was actually my dispenser. Not my dispenser, it's my family's dispenser, but it was so loud that you can hear it here. It was funny though. But yeah, you're the kind of person who is good at doing self-reflection. You're doing so because you know that you need this self-awareness. You need to increase your self-awareness. You need to be able to process the information that you already gained and choose what is the information that you want to apply it or want to make it yours, as in to become part of yourself. Because not everything that you heard or you listen from everyone is important equally, as in equally important. Because sometimes people does not say the most beautiful things you won't hear, right? Because sometimes people get jealous and envious. So perhaps we don't need to put in as much as importance as people who actually does love us and bring us a constructive criticism. So you sort out those thoughts, those beliefs, those things and knowledge and information that you gained from the outside. Because with this World card here, I see that you are very open-minded. For kind of the Hangman here, you are very open-minded. So you first of all, you receive everything. You receive every information. Just open your ears and then listen, willing to listen. I can see here that you're someone who's extremely open-minded. So you just hear every side and then you pull out and reflect on the things. What is in alignment with my values, what isn't, and you process that and implement the things that you do want to implement, or or is aligned with your value. Okay, I get distracted with the marble here. Perhaps you want to see the marble, so this is the marble. This is just a simple marble, but okay, the camera does not do the justice, but this is actually really cute. I don't know what pattern is inside, but this is so beautiful. I just love it. So I'm putting it here. I really love marbles and sparkly things, and I hope you like it as well. It's, yeah, I know the camera does not do justice, but this is my phone camera is the best that I have right now, so we just have to make do with it. Okay. Continuing on to be yeah. So the kind who will process the things that they receive from the exterior, so that you sort out what things, what values, or what habits and mindsets and thoughts do you want to keep, do you want to make it part of you. And with the Ten of Cups, oh my god, I love it. Like, I love it so much. Your energy feels very warm. Rather than warm, it's more like an embrace. It felt really good. It felt really, yeah, like a firm embrace. It felt like being hugged really firmly. Not until you're suffocating, but more like firm enough that you feel safe and anchored. You feel grounded. Yeah, those kind of things. It was funny because despite I'm saying there's this groundedness in you, your card does not tell us there's any earthy energy so far. Okay, so far, let's see. I'm really curious about your path. So yeah, the community loves you, like people loves you here. You are good at communicating with people. You're good at making people fall for you, whether it's romantically or platonically or any sort or any kind of relationship. Like, the community loves you, people loves you, and it's something that is your strength. Is something that, okay, I just heard that a couple of you was actually rejecting this. But those who reject things and say that, you know what, I'm not that loved by the community, I'm not that loved by other people. Okay, let me tell you, but this is super cringy and I hope you don't mind, but I do love you. Okay, I do love you, and I'm technically a stranger. Okay, I just see 1616. Like, literally, I just see 1616 in your in the camera. And yeah, I'm a stranger, but I do love you. Like, I love your energy. It's so wonderful and exciting. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel excited and wondering what next, what good things, what blessings will come next. You make people expect good things to happen, and when people expect good things to happen, good things will happen, you know. So you have this high frequency, you have this very good vibes, not the kind of vibes that is toxic positivity, no, but it's more, there's this genuine feeling of excitement, genuine feeling of enjoyment that makes people can help but want to enjoy it as well as you. So you see things in a different perspective, in the fresh way, in the way that people does not or doesn't usually appreciate. Like, for example, you appreciate the small things in life, and perhaps at first it gets rejection, to other people. But then when you do that and you're happy with that and you're excited with that, you know, I feel so much enjoyment in these small things, and people can help but notice that too. And it helps other people to understand. It helps other people to notice the small things that makes you happy too. Like for example, you look at beautiful flowers in the side of the street. Well, most people does not realize that. People just walk past, they drive past, but you took the time to stop and admire and see and stay grounded in the present moment and enjoy those small things. Or perhaps you're the kind of person who loves um, who loves playing in the rain. It's just simple things, but it do wonders. I kid you not. Sometimes, or perhaps most of the times, I don't know yet because I haven't lived that long enough to know about all the things in the world. But sometimes what makes you happy isn't something that is expensive, or in fact it does not cost you money. Sometimes playing in the rain is also giving you so much happiness. It brings you this warm feeling because you're connecting with your inner child. You're having fun, you're enjoying the small things, or climbing trees, or playing in grass, walking bare feet, or doing picnics, or playing in the beach, playing with water, playing with sand, making sandcastle, or anything. Those small things that does not cost anything, or cost, or yeah, it does not cost anything, that people take it for granted, but you are appreciating that. So you're good at looking at opportunities and things, and having this fresh eyes, fresh perspective when looking at things. It kind of feel like a job. So you get excitement over anything, you get excitement over small things, and it makes people happy. I'm not saying that you are like a baby. I'm not saying that, of course, not trying to infantilize you or anything like that. But for example, this is just an example, and I hope I don't offend you or anyone else. But do you know that people laugh when babies laugh? Just by the babies laughing, other people, like the adults, also laugh. They laugh together. So when you enjoy things, people started to enjoy things too, and it makes them happy. So gosh, this is so amazing, to be honest. Like it felt to me like there's this kind of wizard, or was it wizard or sorceress energy, because you influence so much, you have so much influence to other people. It seems like magic, or perhaps it is magic. Sometimes magic does not came as something that is very apparent in the eyes, as in, for example, like Harry Potter. When you watch Harry Potter, there's this flashing light that came up from the wand and those kind of things, right? Sometimes magic does not have this special effects that bring lights and this glittering and sparkling things, or sound effects, bam, or something like that. No, but yeah, to me it felt like magic. You're just a bundle of joy, and it helps make people happy. It raises the vibe. You are extremely good at hyping people, bringing the tension up. Okay, hyping. Okay, yeah, bringing the tension up. I don't think that was the perfect word to describe it, but yeah, you hype the room so that people are excited, energetic, and enjoy things that they don't usually enjoy. Those small things that they take it for granted, they are enjoying those. They are feeling grateful and blessed with that. Wow, this is so amazing. I feel like I want to high five you. High five! Yay! I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am, because I really love reading, bigger card reading, tarot reading. I love doing that. I may not be the best reader out there, but hopefully you get as much as enjoyment as I do. And I'm going to take you an advice card for you. So this is something that I made for myself. I made myself and I made it for myself, but I want to share it with you. It's not something very, it's not something perfect, but this is something that holds a special meaning for me. So I hope you appreciate it as much as I do, because I love sharing things that I like, that I love. Okay, let's see. Any advice? Oh, perhaps. Oh, okay. Oh, perhaps. Oops. Oh, there's so many things that just fall off. Okay, let me take it. Just a moment, okay? To be honest, your energy is so exciting, and yeah, it's kind of impatient. Not in a bad way, but there is so many energy. All your cards are coming all at once, which is amazing. Like it literally came off at once. You have this 4. Okay, so first one, release distraction. Oh, it's not focusing. Okay, it's not focusing right now. It's release distraction and focus on your goal. This is your card. So there's this person is walking and there's so many distraction here. You walk in your path, but you're protected. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the explanation later, but I'm going to set your card first. And then there's this, relying on yourself is strength, but relying on others for help is also a strength. So this card, so there's this path, the people. And then you are, okay, that's not focusing. Oops, please focus. Okay, thank you. You are allowed to take some space. There's no need to feel guilty. Okay, so you're allowed to take some space. There's no need to feel guilty. Okay, I'm just going to say this right away, because perhaps to some of you, you might think that you are too much, that you're being too extra or something like that, but because there's always someone who does not like your energy, no matter where you are. No matter where you are, there will always be someone who does not like your energy. Okay, it's the marble is walking, and it does not mean that you are not worthy, that you need to diminish your lights. No, it's not. But just so this just means that it's okay to be yourself, and you're allowed to take up some space, because people need someone like you. Okay, and lastly, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Oops, ah, it goes away. Okay, so let's start from distraction. Okay, I can say that release distraction and focus on your true goal. I did mention previously that you are the kind of person who is extremely open-minded and willing to hear every single side that is out there. Not the kind of person who shies away from new thinking and so on, but this is just an advice that it's okay to listen to other people, but don't forget your goals. What is it that you wanted? and to focus on your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that you value, and look up more about those kind of things. I'm not saying that you need to stop listening. No, of course not. We need a lot of people who listen to all sides, because the truth or the reality is not just black and white. There's so many shades, and not everyone has the patience or the willingness to listen to those kind of to that. And I really applaud you. Like, I'm really thankful there are people like you who are willing to put in the effort, willing to listen, willing to not push their ego, like to put aside their ego and start to listen to sides that, or to the beliefs or the mindset or the thoughts that are not aligned with you. Just by listening, you will learn something. Okay. And relying on yourself is a strength, but relying on others for help is also a strength. I can see that you sometimes you feel like there's this burden because you are being dependent upon a lot, and you feel like it's difficult to ask for help because you're always this head that influence people, that people depend on when they need influence or good support and so on. But relying on others is also a strength. Strength comes in different forms. Strength comes in admitting that you don't know, in admitting that you need help and asking for help and so on. There are so many different kind of strength. So I just want to mention that. And also, you are allowed to take up some space. There's no need to feel guilty. So in case to some of you who feel guilty that you take up so much space because other people say that you take up too much space, or you are being loud, or you are being annoying, or you're being blah 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 blah, or all those kind of things that people say to you, that does not bring in constructive criticism or bring in love, that just bring in envy and jealous and so on. I want to remind you that you are allowed to take up some space. You are allowed to become yourself. You're allowed to be authentic and to stay true to yourself, obviously. Okay, just a disclaimer, I'm not encouraging you to do anything that hurts yourself and hurts others, okay? But unless it's that, so you're allowed to take some space, and there's no need to feel guilty to be truly yourself. Like, for example, you're the kind of person who love you not using fashion having the fashion style that is very bright. For example, you have this vibrant type of fashion style. You use pink or yellow and so on, and people loves to tease you and say mean things to you. But you know what? You're allowed to take up some space. You're allowed to wear those neon yellow clothes, or hot pink skirt, or orange, neon orange. What are other types of clothes? I suddenly forgot. Dress, or tutu skirt, or pants, sweatpants, or anything like as long as you don't hurt yourself or hurt others, but it does not matter. You're allowed to take up some space. There's no need to feel guilty. If you're, for example, you're wearing a huge ribbon in your hair, or okay, I just suddenly there is this some sort of collection, pin collection, or yeah, I think to some of you, perhaps you love collecting pins. or keychains. And when those things are collected, it kind of, I forgot what I'm going to say with that. Yeah. But don't cut yourself short, if that's the correct word. I forgot what's the English word, but don't break yourself into pieces so that it's easier for other people to to interact with you. Yeah, staying true to yourself, it's okay. And lastly, ask yourself why. This could be about anything. To be honest, I don't know about what this card is. At the very least, in this specific pile with the question of what are your strengths, ask yourself why. So perhaps may may spark something within you. Perhaps it could spark something in you. And yeah, if you're willing to share it, you can share it in the comments. And oh, okay, I see. It felt to me like speaking, it's more of a, this is your homework that perhaps I'm not supposed to know, or should I know? Should I put out some cards? Just one card. Let's see. What is this about? Ask yourself why. May I got clarification card, please? Because so far I don't have any idea, or nothing is coming regarding the ask yourself why. So while I'm going to shuffle, perhaps there's something that could come to your mind. Okay, that's really fast. Oh, it's about self-love. So it's about acceptance, self-love. So yeah, perhaps this is asking about yourself, asking why, regarding about yourself, regarding about your self-love, your self-acceptance. Like, are you anything? You can start by asking simple questions or complicated questions, and I think that you are good at asking questions. See, with this Four of Swords and the Fool and then the Hangman, I believe that you are more than capable of doing this, and it's okay to take your time. Okay, you don't have to rush things. To be honest, I really love your energy, like all this power energy. I love your energy. Okay, I'm repeating myself, but I hope you get what I meant, and I hope you get my intention, that I'm sending you a big hug. I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to read your power, and I hope you enjoy my reading. That's it for today. I'll see you in my next reading. Bye bye.